Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix when the game is not launching on your Windows computer. Now the first step is to restart Steam. So go to Steam, click on Steam over here, exit and then relaunch Steam and then check. If that does not work, restart your computer. Do not ignore this step. Restart your computer once and after the system restart, launch the game. Next step is to, now if you can launch the launcher, turn off frame generation. Now for this, launch the launcher. Now go to options. Now over here you can see frame generation. Now if this is set to AMD FSR 3 frame generation, you can turn this off, click on OK, and then you can relaunch the game and then check. If that does not work, you can turn off HDR, you can even try and turn off dynamic resolution scaling, try window mode. So next you can switch, if this is set to full screen, you can try window mode, hit OK, launch the game and then check. Also, if the HDR is checked, you can uncheck HDR from here and then click on OK, launch the game. Also, here you can say NVIDIA reflects low latency. You can turn this off. You can even turn this off. And then you can launch the game and then check. Now, you can even turn off the DLSS. If this is set to AMD FSR, you can turn it off. If it is set to DLSS, you can turn it off. And then you can even try this XEXSS and then you can launch the game. So in my case, I will just turn this off and then you can launch the game and then check. Now in case if you have unchecked launcher, if the launcher is not opening, in that case you can make a right click and in the properties you can just type in -- launcher, and this will, when you type in over here and when you launch the game, this time this will launch the launcher and then you can make changes and then check. Next step is to reset video settings in game launcher. So again, launch the launcher and then go to options over here, and over here you can see the reset option. Hit reset. Once the reset is done, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to install this PSPC SDK files. Now for this, you can go to the game installation folder, make a right click on the game, manage, click on browse local files. Now over here you can see install PSPC SDK runtime, make a right click, then click on run as administrator, click on yes to allow, and let the installation complete. Now once done, you can press any key and then now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. In the same location you will see PSPC SDK runtime installer, make a right click, just make a double click over here, make a double click and let the installation complete. Now once done, again you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. You can run this runtime manager, make a double click, click on yes to allow, and once, even if you don't see anything, just launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to delete PSPC SDK from this location. Now for this, you can open File Explorer on your computer, go to this PC, open C drive. Now open ProgramData. If you don't see ProgramData over here at the top, click on View, select Show, put a check on Hidden Items, and then you should be able to see ProgramData. Open this folder and find Sony Interactive Entertainment. Over here you can see this folder. You can just delete this folder from here. So make a right click and then you can delete it and then you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to uninstall PlayStation PC SDK runtime file. Now for this, you can open Windows settings and then go to apps, go to install apps, and in the search you can just type in PlayStation. And here you can see PlayStation PC SDK runtime. You can click on this three dot, click on uninstall, uninstall, click on yes to allow, and let the uninstall complete. Now once the uninstall is complete, now you can launch the game and then check. If you face any problem, in that case you can again install these files. So to install, you can do the same thing. You can go to the game installation folder, make a right click, then click on run as administrator, and then let the installation complete. Also run these two files. So just make a double click, install all these files. But for many users, uninstalling this has worked. If you face any problem while entering legends, in that case you can install these these files from here, and then you can launch the game. Next step is to disconnect Bluetooth headphones or speaker. Now this has worked for many players. So first of all, if you are using headphone or speaker which is connected via Bluetooth, you can disconnect your headphone from your computer. Just disconnect your phone and then launch the game. Disconnect your headphone, launch the game, and once the game is up and running, you can connect your Bluetooth headphone or speaker and then check. You can even turn off Bluetooth. If you can just simply turn off Bluetooth. If this is on, turn it off and then check. If you have any kind of Bluetooth dongle connected, disconnect it and then launch the game and then check. Next step is to run the game from the game installation folder. Now for this, instead of launching the game from here, make a right click on the game, select manage, click on browse local files, and then over here you can see the game exe. Make a double click, launch the game from here and then check. If that does not work, make a right click, go to properties, go to this tab, put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, hit apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game and then check. Still not working, go to properties once again. This time put a check over here, select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working. This time you can try Windows 7 over here and then hit apply, click on OK, launch the game. Still not working. Put a check on disable full screen optimization, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working. This time click on change high DPI settings, put a check on override high DPI scaling behavior and select application over here, click on OK, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Now when you put a check on all these boxes, still not working, in that case you can uncheck these boxes, hit apply, click on change high DPI setting. If this is not working, you can uncheck it, click on OK, hit apply, click on OK, follow the next step. Now the next step is to, if you're using any third-party antivirus, like if you're using Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, allow the game exe file or the complete game folder to the exclusion list. Allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows security, then open Windows settings, go to privacy and security and then click on Windows security and then click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down at the bottom, you will see manage ransomware protection. Click on it, click on allow an app through control folder access, click on yes to allow, click on add an allowed app, click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. So in my case the game is installed in this location, so go to the game installation folder, open the, now select the game exe file and then click on open. Now type in control panel in Windows search box, go to control panel, system and security, Windows Defender firewall, click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender firewall, click on change settings, allow another app, click on browse, again go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder. Open the game folder, select the game exe file and then click on open, click on add. In my case the game is already added. So once you have the game added over here, now you can launch the game and then check. Now if you have it, like if you're using malware bytes, in that case you can disable, you can add the game exe file, not disable, add the game exe file and the complete game folder to the ransomware protection module exclusion list. So you can open malware bytes, go to settings and add the complete game folder to the ransomware protection exclusion list and also allow the game exe file to your malware bytes. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Now the next step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So to perform a clean installation, go to NVIDIA website and then select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select your graphic card and then select the right operating system. So if you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, select Windows 10 and then click on find. And once you click on find, you will see this page. Now here you will find the latest GeForce Game Ready driver. Now click on view and then once you click on view, you will see the download option. Click on download and let the download complete. Now once the download is complete, run the exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see this screen. Click on agree and continue and then select custom option over here. By default Express would be selected, select custom and then click on next and then you will see this screen. Now put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure you put a check on perform a clean installation and then click on next and let the installation complete. Once the installation is complete, restart your computer and after the system restart, launch the game. Now the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box, click on graphics settings, and then click on add desktop app, and again go to the game installation folder, open the game folder, select the game exe file, click on add. Once the game is added over here, now find the game, click on the game. For GPU preference, set this to high performance. You will see your graphic card over here. Now launch the game and then check. Also make sure that your monitor is plugged into the correct dedicated graphic card. So you can make sure that your HDMI cable or the display cable is connected to the graphic card slot, not the onboard graphic, like sometimes it's connected to the Intel one. So connect the cable to the right graphic card. Also rollback graphics driver. Now this has also worked for many players, so it might work for you. So I'm again showing for NVIDIA. So go to NVIDIA website and then select your graphic card and select your operating system over here. Click on find. It will take you to the next page. On this page, scroll down and you will see view more versions. For many users, this GeForce Game Ready driver 576.28 has worked, so you can try this. You can even, for me, this is working fine. 566.36 Game Ready driver. So download, when you roll back, when you go for installation, make sure that you select custom option and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation, then restart your computer and then launch the game. Now you can also use NVIDIA app to launch the game. So you can open NVIDIA app, and if you see the game over here, then you can click on play over here, try to launch the game from here. And you can even go to settings. If you see optimize option, you can hit optimize and then you can launch the game from NVIDIA app. Now if optimization is not working, in that case, if this is already optimized, in that case you can revert the settings and then you can launch the game from here, or you can launch the game from Steam. Also close NVIDIA app and then check. Next step is to turn on hardware accelerated GPU schedule. Turn on or turn off. Now for this, you can open Windows settings and then go to system, go to display, scroll down here, you can see graphics option, click on graphics and then click on advanced graphics settings. And over here you can see hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. If this is off, you can turn it on and then launch the game. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. If this is already on, you can turn it off and then check. So check which one is working fine for you. So try both on and off. Now if you're using OneDrive, in that case, make sure that you're logged in to OneDrive. Or you can even try to close OneDrive and then check. Next step is to rename sl.pcl.dll file. Now for this, you can go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select manage, click on browse local files. Now over here you can see this file slpcl.dll. Now before you rename it, if you want to copy this, if you want to create a backup, you can create a backup. Now once you have a backup created over here, now you can rename this file. If you face any problem, you can just revert the changes. So launch the game and then you can check. Next step is to verify the game file. Now for this, you can go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, go to install files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files. Once the verification is 100% complete, launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to try power saver mode. Now for this, type in control panel in Windows search box and then go to control panel, go to hardware and sound, go to power options. Over here you might see power saver option. In my case, I have only balanced, but you might see this power saver. So if you see power saver, select power saver and then after that launch the game. You can even go for balanced, you can even try high performance. Check which one is working fine for you. For many user, power saver has worked, so you can try this. Still not working, then you can install this Intel Extreme Tuning utility tool. So you can search in Google, you can install this and then you can go to performance core ratio. Now if this is set to like 58x, in that case you can try 57, maybe 56, maybe 55. So try to lower down performance core ratio, lower it down and then hit apply and then you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to update the BIOS. Now this has also worked for many players. So go to your system manufacturer website. So if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell. If you have a Lenovo, go to Lenovo. Whichever brand you have, go to the system manufacturer website, select your model number, select your computer, and then install the latest BIOS. In case of laptop, make sure battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter is connected to the computer when you update the system BIOS. During the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. Still not working. The next step is to install Visual C++ file. Now for this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Scroll down. Here you can see Visual Studio files. Download this x86 and x64. Install both the files. So click on it. Now run this exe file. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install. Download this x64 file as well. Run this exe file. Again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install and let the installation complete. Make sure both are installed. Once installed, restart your computer. Restart is a must after this, and after the system restart, launch the game. Next step is to update Windows to the latest version. This is very important. So go to Windows Update or Update and Security and then click on Check for Update. Once all the updates are installed over here, then restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now also unplug all the external devices which you're not using. So if you have HOTAs, wheels, pedals, any kind of USB adapter connected, disconnect it. Disconnect extra controller connected to the computer. Sometimes we have extra controller connected. Disable Steam overlay. Now for this, go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game, and then launch the game. If you have any other overlay application running, like if you have Discord running, go to Discord settings, turn off overlay. If you have NVIDIA app running, in that case you can open NVIDIA app, go to settings and turn off NVIDIA overlay. So close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Also do not overclock. So if you have overclocked your computer, set it to default. Close all the overclocking application, like if you have MSI Afterburner, Riva Tuner or any kind of overclocking application running, close it and then check. If you have any third-party services or application running, close it. Also, if you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Now, the next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in View Advanced System Settings in Windows search box and then click on View Advanced System Settings and then click on the first settings and then go to Advanced tab and then click on Change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 GB. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 GB. So 116 into 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM, that is into 1.5. So in my case initial size is 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 GB. I have 16 GB of RAM. So 16 into 1024, I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3, that is 49152. 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here. Then click on OK. OK. Apply. OK. OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drive. This is very important. So if nothing is working, you can make a right click on the game, select manage, click on uninstall. After the uninstall, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, restart your computer, and then install the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to D drive or E drive or any external drive, try to install the game to C drive and then check. If the game is already installed to C drive, then try installing the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to run this game successfully on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.